Lancet. While we welcome you to this event, the publication of this report really marks a milestone for generations to come. And it's a benchmark of where we have been and where we go to from here. Whilst the report, again, presents some of the challenges, as you will see when you read through it, but it also provides an opportunity based on the possible evidence, best possible evidence that we have available. So we welcome you to this Lancet Nigeria Commission report launch. We are all stakeholders in the future of health in Nigeria. COVID-19 really has shown us that health really has an input into every single sector we work in. And it's not just the responsibility of the health, of ministries of health, but we need to think about health in a multidisciplinary way. So other ministries, other agencies also that are not typically involved in the health sector, really also taking ownership of this report, and also the findings in it. So it will be disseminated quite widely over the next few weeks, months, and ongoing into the future. And as I said, we really need to have shared ownership of what are some of the findings in the report and where we go to from here, represented ably by Dr. Betta Edu. And would like to also thank, of course, the Lancet Group and UCL for putting together this report. A lot of the commissioners that worked on this report, it was done pro bono and gave up a lot of their time. So taking this forward will be, a shared ownership. So we invite everybody to read the report in detail and engage with the findings. And, all of us have a stake in really contributing to the health future of Nigeria. I mean, we owe this to ourselves, and we owe this to future generations of Nigerians to come. So on behalf of my organization, on behalf of all the commissioners, I'd also like to say, thank you for joining us this evening, and welcome to all our distinguished guests. Just to start and set a context for what we are going to see in the report, we're going to show a very brief video presentation. In it, you will see two of our commissioners kind of share their insights into what were the findings in the report and how can we take this forward, and what really was the reason for putting together this commission. As you can see, we are ensuring that we include everybody in some of the findings for this report and also the dissemination. So there's also a sign language lady here who's also going to support in ensuring that this is all very much inclusive. So I'd like to please ask for us to cue the video presentation, and then we'll invite Professor Abubakar to share some of his insights into the report. Thank you.
It's a country of a lot of energy. If there's something I miss when I'm not in Nigeria, it's just that energy. You can't find it anywhere else. And I say that as a Nigerian is sometimes critical. And with that energy comes a lot of imagination and a lot of potential to make change happen. One of the central core themes of this report that we are trying to encourage the country to think in terms of one nation, one health.
What is wrong with Nigeria? But on the other hand, there are lots of things that have actually worked in Nigeria. And we almost brush them aside and don't pay attention to it.
We eradicated wild polio in 2020. Guinea worm disease went from 650,000 cases in 1988 to 0 today. And we crushed the deadly 2014 Ebola outbreak in 93 days.
But when you also compare Nigeria to other African countries, one of the things that immediately strikes you is how relatively worse it performs on health compared to its neighbors, and compared to even countries that have less GDP, for example, than Nigeria.
Nigeria is the most populous country in Africa, yet the UN estimates life expectancy to be around 55 years old. The proportion of government spending on health was 4.6% in 2017, lower than the African average of 7.2% and the world average of 10.3%.
There is a lot of skepticism around, is universal health coverage possible in Nigeria? Where the fear of universal health coverage dissipates, is when you think about the cost of not having it, which is really the cost we're bearing now.
Nigeria loses a lot by not investing in its people. And the way you invest in your people really is to invest in their health. As the extent